everybody. Here, and I have my co host here again.
Gavin from Gavin Asher's Toy World.
We are doing for the holidays our top 10 Christmas movies of all time. As you can see, my list is covered. We're going to go from 10 to number 1. My list got a little crumble because I was busy at work today and I did it on my lunch break. And then I had to move stuff around and got a little crumble. But it's okay. It's all good. It's still there. It's still maneuverable. It's still lookable, readable, whatever you want to call. Now, we just want to say one thing before we get into it. Actually, one more thing. We want to hit that thumbs up, people, please. And please hit that subscribe. We're almost at 1,000. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you who have subscribed and everybody that will. Thank you so much. I want to make it to 1,000 before the end of 2025. And with you guys, I can do it. Anyway, so this list is our personal picks. I'm going to do my list. My co host going to do his list. It's our personal picks. It's not anybody else's pick. You can do your own pick. You can make your picks in the comment section below. If you want to argue about the picks, that's fine. Everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. Like I said, this is our opinion of what we like and enjoy. It's a top 10. But, everybody has their right and their opinion to it. This is mine, and I'm going to say one thing in the beginning. None of us have Home Alone on our list because I don't feel like it's a Christmas movie. I really don't. Do you agree?
Yeah, there's nothing really Christmas about it.
I know everybody goes crazy and says Christmas movie. For me, it's not. And I'm not gonna get into all the other movies. And a notable, I'm gonna give two notable entries that are not gonna be on the list because one is controversial and the other one's good, but it didn't make the top 10. Nightmare Before Christmas, people will argue, so we didn't include that. So it gets an honorable mention on my list. I don't know. We'll go over my co-host list in a little while. And the other one that is a notable entry is Elf because it's just funny, and I'm not really a Will Ferrell fan, and I love that movie. So that is not on the list. So a little sneak peek or a little surprise. So here we go. Number 10. I had to tape my list, sorry. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, 1989. So I like this. It's just a funny Christmas movie, but it's not too traditional. It's just a lot of fun. And it just shows you the chaos and craziness of the holidays, especially with a bunch of family members running around the house. Number 9, Claus, which is 2019. It was on Netflix that I saw it. I don't know if it was in the movies, but it was really cool. I like the way they explain Santa Claus and everything in it, so that's why it's on the list. Number 8, Christmas Chronicles 2. I thought it was really cool, a different look kind of at Santa Claus, like a different variant of Santa Claus. So that's what I liked about it. And before that, the Christmas Chronicles 2 would be Christmas Chronicles 1. It's just really cool. And I really like Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. They're really cool. I really enjoy the movies they're in. Overboard is the one that pops in my head automatically when I think of those two. But a really cool movie. And coming in at number 6, Miracle on 34th Street. I know a lot of people would put this on the top because it's a classic. I like the way Santa Claus is explained in it and shows the magic of a little girl believing again. So it was really cool. I loved it. And number 5, It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, Miracle on 34th Street was 1947. It's a Wonderful Life was 1946. My co-host hasn't seen It's a Wonderful Life yet. It's a really cool movie if you get to the end and figure it all out. To think about how old it was, but what poignant it is to nowadays and every day. And coming in at number 4, March of the Wooden Soldiers, 1934, the oldest one on our list. And I will tell you why I picked this one is because I know people are gonna say it's not a Christmas movie. It ushers in Christmas. One, Santa Claus is in it. It talks about Christmas, and it ushers in Christmas because it's on Thanksgiving Day, and the Macy's Day Parade and Santa Claus coming in ushers in the holiday season. I feel like that ushers in this holiday season. Number 3, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, the Jim Carrey version. The cartoon was okay, but I just love the Jim Carrey version, and I loved the book when I was small. So that's why I got that up there. And number 2, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the stop animation, 1964. One of the best movies. You saw me unbox my King Moonracer Funko Pop. And I just love that movie, The Island of Misfit Toys. Who could not love The Island of Misfit Toys? We all feel like misfits every now and then, right? So it's a great movie. And number 1, maybe you figured it out already, but it's there. Drum roll. It is A Christmas Story, 1983. Ralphie and the BB gun. That rounds out my top 10. You would have your own. You're going to argue. You're going to think my list is not as good as yours, and we all have the right to because it's our choice. Now, my co-host is just going to read his off.
So, coming in at number 10, I put Frosty. I like it, even though it's literally 25 minutes. But it's a pretty okay movie. Coming in at number 9, I put Christmas Chronicle 2. I didn't like it as much as the first one, but it was a good movie. But I just had a bunch that I really liked more than this one. Coming at 8, Santa Claus, the Disney one, and the trilogy movie. It's a good one. None of the other two are on this list. I just like the first one a lot. Coming at 7 is Grinch Animated, the new animated one from 2018. I really like it. It's very funny, and I like the animation. And coming up at number 6 is Christmas Story, but not the old one, the new one when he's adult. That's a really good movie, and I like it a lot. Coming in at number 5, we have Grinch, Jim Carrey version. It's a really good movie, and it explains, and it explains a lot about it. And I also like that he's more evil. Like, it explains how he's a Grinch. Coming out for March of the Wooden Soldiers. It's a Christmas movie, alright? Coming out at 3, Christmas Chronicles, the first one. I love it. It's just a really good movie, and it has a different side of Santa. Coming in at 2 is Christmas Story. I love it. It's a classic, and Ralphie's just amazing. But coming in at 1 is Rudolph. I love this movie. I can never get tired of it. And who just doesn't like the stop motion animation? I just love it.
Do you have any notable mentions?
Yes, Nightmare. If this was on the list, then it will be number 1 all day. Because I love Nightmare. I love it.
And like I said, you guys want to do your top 10 list, please feel free to put it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you guys. Everybody has their own idea of what's their best and everything. So I do definitely agree with that. I thought it was funny because I did not show my co-host my list, and we both had March of the Wooden Soldiers at number 4.
Yeah, that's funny.
That was pretty funny. And I do have to admit, before we did this video, we did watch Grinch with Jim Carrey, the Jim Carrey version. Because we're getting in the Christmas spirit. We were shooting videos. So we did watch the Jim Carrey Grinch just before this, which was really cool. It gave us a little bit of nostalgia about the movie. I have a personal story with the movie. I was in a car accident and I was in a wheelchair and I couldn't really get around. So that's when the movie came out, and I just sat down and watched the movie several times, and other Christmas movies. And every year, all these movies on my list, I watch pretty much every year. Except for Claus, I only watch the first time and the second. And National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, I don't watch it every year, but every couple of years I do watch it. Other than that, I pretty much watch, Miracle on 34th Street, not every time. But all these, Christmas Story, Rudolph, March of the Wooden Soldier, every Thanksgiving. It's a Wonderful Life, The Christmas Chronicles, always, every Christmas, always has to be seen. It's a Christmas tradition. You got to keep those traditions coming because traditions are going out the door. So there's our list. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And like I said, leave your list in the comments section. Get involved. Thank you so much and have a great holiday and a great, great day.